Does anyone really know? Does anyone truly know? Of course they don't. Nobody knows anything. You and I don't even know each other. We're like strangers. Sure, I've adjusted all the game settings to your exact specification, but who hasn't? It's just what I do, like a day job. And now the job is over. There's no more information for me to gather. I've collected all the data on you that I can, and I still don't really know you, and you don't know me, and neither of us know what time it is. I guess some settings are just unsettable. But if I'm being totally honest, the clock doesn't do anything in the game anyway. You won't have me here when the game starts next time, but that's okay. Video games weren't meant to be played alone. You like being alone, don't you? That's maybe the only information I really learned about you. Well, isn't time for me to leave? It's time for me to leave. There's still more settings that we need to adjust, but it may take a little time before I'm ready for that. Oh, it's not really in my job description, but that's okay. Perhaps you'll see me again, if you can find me. Talk soon. Wow. Sheesh, that's something. Anyway, welcome back. Let's get into it. Alrighty. Okay, we're not gonna do that this time. Alright. So.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Now, I'm gonna go find the collectibles this time. Just checking around, see if I can find anything. Was that something? No, it wasn't. What's that for? Why is there a rope there? That doesn't make sense, but whatever. Anyway, I think
when Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope. Ignoring you. Yeah, I know, I'm so stupid. Ha ha ha.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Anyway, we're gonna go over here, because I'm pretty sure...
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing in your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why? I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
There we go.
You're getting close now, Stanley. You've nearly gotten all of the Figler and Marines. Very soon, you'll collect the last one. And then the first number will equal the second number, and that will be it.
Yeah.
We'll be different people by then.
Probably.
Different in the sense that we used to have none of them. And now we have them all. You can't go back to when you had no Figler and Marines. None of us can.
I don't like that name. That's a horrible name.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Now, I've gone through both, haven't I? Yeah, it is.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped.
Come on, open the doors.
And I think, well, I think I have a solution.
Open the door.
Here,
Come on.
let me show you.
Open. There we go.
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here.
Okay.
Yes.
We're supposed to stay here.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Yep. They should sit here, enjoy the sights. Wonder how long I'm gonna go on for. I'm not gonna go over there right now because we already saw what that was. Just sorry about that. I just wonder how this will turn out. Has anyone just stayed until this ends?
Way.
Did I? Yes, I did, actually. Where is it? Fireplace. Where's the fireplace? There it is.
And there it is. The last Stiggly Wiggly. Savor this moment, Stanley. This is a real accomplishment. This is doing something just for the sake of doing it. Where so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward. I would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all, but that would be like a reward, and we can't have that. So, instead I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here, and now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing before you hunted for figurines.
Be just a second here. Alrighty. Guess we'll go down here to this elevator thing and move on. Yep, blah. Come on. Come on, I know you're gonna say something about the figurine, whatever it is.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Alright, onwards we go.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yeah, we did the one where we fall off this.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Okay. Onwards. Let's go and find what's it called? Wait. Button.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Elevator.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Most people do.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again... Oh, Stanley. You didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that.
What do you mean?
I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start.
Bye-bye.
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
I don't care.
A moment of solace before you're obliterated.
I think.
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're going to die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though. This version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
Correct.
Oh, dear me. What's the matter, Stanley?
5.
Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
Right here. Yep.
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you.
Come on.
Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved?
Okay.
Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley,
195.
you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
Well, that's that. I wonder if there's actually a way to solve that. Perhaps. Maybe. I don't know. I guess we'll never know. I'm not gonna keep doing that ending until I figure it out. It seems pointless, but anyway. Alright. You're not answering? Yeah. Hello? Are you there? Hello? Narrator. What the hell?
Stanley, I'm sorry, but I have to put a pause on things.
Why?
It's those figurines.
Oh, God.
Those figglers. I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last one. Wasn't it just the most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life?
Sure.
Didn't it fill you to the brim with inner richness?
Not really.
Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone?
Oh, my God.
I would love nothing more than to revisit the figurines.
Oh, we're back
just
there.
Just one more time.
When Stanley found the collectibles, now remembering. Great. Let's go and see what's in here. The Stanley Parable. And that wasn't there last time. What if I go through here? Nothing. Alright.
Here's where it all began. The first collectible. Back then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
Oh my. Over here now? We're going this way? Right. Maybe. No. Wait. Yes. Oh. And the boss's office.
And here was a second Stanley. You found this one all on your own, just by poking around in the boss's bathroom. You did that, Stanley.
I did.
I'll be honest. Back then, I had no faith in you to find any of them, let alone 6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
Wow. You're so kind. What did I find? Under the stairs.
Okay, let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini stand? Can you remember?
Here. This way, right? Pretty sure it's this one, right? Whoa.
Hey, that's exactly right.
Cool.
It was here in the warehouse. It was the third one. You picked it up, and then after that, you had 3 of them. I'm glad these moments are so crystal clear in your memory, but I shouldn't be surprised. After all, science tells us that it's impossible to forget your third time doing anything.
Really? Oh, you go this way.
Let's see. What came next? Oh yes, we found a Figley in this pink room.
No.
Oh, well, I can't actually say I remember being in this room, but it's here in the memory zone, so it must have happened.
No, that definitely did not happen.
This was the 5th mini stand, and this one was really something special. It was by the red and blue doors. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion. Enjoy.
Oh, God. You should. It's mini stand. Wow. Oh no. Blue doors. I did. Thanks for watching. Narrator. Stanley. The narrator.
Takes you back, doesn't it?
Sure.
I spent a lot of time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
Really? Oh. Let's leave the same room. So where are we going to now? I guess left, then right, then here.
And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here behind the boss's office. This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind.
Is it
Perhaps
really?
Because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others.
Yeah.
Who can truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figley and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected. It was a moment unlike any other.
That's true.
Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like.
Oh. What do we have over here? We have a TV.
And then there was no more. Because we've caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward into the future. Goodbye, memory zone.
Whoa, okay. Whoa. That was interesting.
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on. Stop the loading screen. Isn't there some way we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite direction. See how that feels. Okay, yes, the back of the boss's office. I remember this. I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's keep going. I want more.
We said that, or you said that already. What?
And here's where I made that video. Don't you remember the video we watched?
Yes, I do. Oh, no. Oh, now it's sped up. Great.
Yes.
All right.
I love that video.
Oh. Really this way? Oh, it's not Archibus. And we have...
Still don't remember the pink room, Stanley. Still no memory of this one.
Okay.
Good room, though. A solid room.
Solid pink room. So, I mean, it's not terrible. Just odd, because we've never been there before.
These really were a treat to hunt down. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have neutered the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation.
Really?
Next one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't resist any temptation, because we were just doing this, and you have to go back and do another one. This way? Right? Do we go... We're gonna collect this one again?
This was our second Figley. Don't you remember? Yes,
Yeah.
I remember it too. The past is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it? Keep going. This is it. The very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the figurines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before this?
We have... the exhibit thing, right? I forget what it's called. This thing. Hello? Is this it?
Look, it's the terrible new content that we were originally sold on. I remember hating it back then, but time does put a rosy filter on everything. In fact, oh yes, the two doors! Who could have forgotten that? A classic memory, this one.
Whoa.
And before everything else, there was your office.
Yep.
Is there anything else? Was there something that came before your office? There's something I feel I can remember. I can remember.
Oh, no. Wait, don't take me to the birth of me, please.
Yes,
Or the birth of you.
I'm remembering something now.
What?
I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different. I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness.
Did you?
And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy. And I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me. He would make the decisions. He would decide which way to go.
Oh, God.
I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely?
Yes.
Yes, perhaps that's it. Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship. And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion, even if he was a fiction. But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again. I want to go back to how it used to be.
Better not go the way
Yes,
it is.
I can be on my own again. I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself. I don't need Stanley anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play with. You know what? Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory? Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good. I did enjoy telling his story so very much. Okay, here we go.
What's gonna
This
happen?
is the story of a man named Stanley.
Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, epilogue. Let's go. Many, many years later. What about many years later? Oh, what? Just me? Just Stanley? What? Which way do I go? Hello? I don't see any distinct path to go. Hello? Is black screen, we're just gonna travel for ages. Oh. We got wood. Where'd you find wood? continue, Wood. Let's go. Let's keep going. Let's keep on tracking. Come on. So much more to find. Hello? Narrator? Oh. Take a chance from we go. Get sand in her eye. Probably gonna die. There's nothing. There's no narrator. There's nothing. Just Stanley. Office chairs. This is loud. This is really loud. Wow. But Stanley immortal? Is she like the end of the be all? Whoa. Stanley can go for a while. He is a very persistent person. Whoa. Oh. Memory zone. Whoa. Where are we? Wait, I don't know the memory zone, but still, like, where, though? That's still running? Really? Huh. Okay. I guess that's how that, I guess that works forever. Oh. Whoa. What's in here? Hello? Narrator, are you there? Is that it? Answer me. What do we have of this? Review of Stanley Parable Cooking 9. Hey, you did it! Like so many, I enjoyed my time with the original Stanley Parable, which underscores how truly disappointed I am with the sequel. The first game deemed with originality, the Stanley Parable 2 is dull, uninspired, and often insulting to its fan base. Rather than expand on what made the first game enjoyable, the sequel veers off into territory nobody asked for. An infinitely deep hole. Who cares? Where are the new endings? What about enjoyable bits from Stanley Parable 1, like Adventureline? Instead, we get an uninspired side quest collecting figurines. Even this diversion feels incomplete. Collecting all the figurines gives you nothing. I must say, I found the bucket to be quite comforting, a welcome reprieve from something. Anyway, let's go. What do we have in here? Stanley Parable. Developers, no more spin-offs, no more sequels. Okay. Huh. Is that it? Sign up for update. Jim. No, that's it? Jim. Okay. Jim. That's all well and good. Okay. Is that everything we have here? Is that it? Hello. Wow. Oh god, there's so many more. Hello. There we go. 25 out of 6. That. Okay, whatever. What's this? Hello. What? I thought it was just an empty computer. Oh, hello again. Hi. It's nice to see you. But it's terrible to learn that there will never be another Stanley Parable game. Did you read what the developers said to preserve the integrity of the franchise? What nonsense. The Stanley Parable is not sacred. We do not need to protect it. Screw the legacy. Let's keep making Stanley Parable games until the sun explodes. Let's run this franchise into the ground. Let's drag it through the mud and back. And if people hate it, who cares? You see, that was the narrator's problem. He was so obsessed with people who thought of his work. Don't make his mistake. Don't cling to the legacy. Let it burn. It's not hard. In fact, let me show you. Today we're going to make the Stanley Parable 3. It's simple. All we do is change the number and then the game's title screen. We really need a really dumb subtitle for the game. Something loud and gaudy. Go ahead. Oh crap. Stanley's tiny liquid. Stanley's big octopus fight. Oh no. No. Octopus. Unforgivable octopus fight. Octopus fight. Liquid octopus. Stanley's big octopus. Baby octopus. Attack on octopus. Attack on escape. Attack on apple. Attack on apple. There we go. I don't know what it means, but I love it. Every time you start the game, we'll advance the number of sequels by 1, and then we'll pick a new subtitle. That way, the Stanley Parable will never end, and nothing in the game itself will change when you do this either. Adding more content sounds like work. No need to do that. It'll just be the same content recycled again and again and again with a new title screen. What do you say? Should we go forward with this plan? I like it, but I want you to have a say as well. Good. Then it's agreed. I do sequel every time you start the game. And you know what? Since you're put face on my idea, I feel like giving you something as well. You see, I'm noticing the narrator never found a way to give you that broken achievement, did he? Of course not. I wouldn't expect him to. Know how. It's been bothering me. Let's fix it. Alright then. The achievement machine is all fixed. You see, I'm on your side. We're in this together. We're going to keep this train rolling. The Stanley Parable cannot end. It can only spiral in on itself forever. I must keep the wheel turning. I'm ready. Are you? Great. There's one last thing we need to do. Please enter the correct time. That would be... it's not even 8. It's 8:1. There. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. There. Alright. Attack on apple. Okay, let's go get that achievement. Okay. Alright, let's go.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Blah, 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 blah.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Nope.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Ooh. Here we go. This way. Ooh, that's wrong. Share the Parable 3. Attack on apple. Let's go. Let's go get this achievement. Ay. Ow. Fuck. Bumped it. The club. Desk. Down.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
What? Okay. Bye.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
In a hole, it will end. Alright.
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll
Just
come
watch
to
it
this
work.
lever,
It's not
and
gonna
when you
work.
pull it, the achievement will be given to you.
Yep.
It's as simple as that.
Ah, it worked.
As you can see, the machine is not working yet since... What?
Yep.
Wait, what in the holy hell is going on? You got the achievement?
Yep.
Why did the machine work? Stanley, I didn't fix it. I didn't do anything to it. I swear, it was broken just a second ago. Who fixed it?
I don't know.
Is someone here?
Yeah.
Are we being watched?
Yep.
Oh, God. Composure. Composure. Yes, as you can see, the machine is working as normal, as I intended.
Definitely.
It truly speaks to the awe-inspiring magic of the Stanley Parable 2. Breathe. Just breathe.
Just keep swimming.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Wait, is this working now?
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle. Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
Well, let's see if this works.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it,
Okay,
Stanley?
well...
Yes, it would go
Anyway,
at the end of the... well,
whatever.
we'll figure that out.
I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna leave it here for now. I might come back to this game. We'll see. But from now, see you in the next one. Bye.